y'all, it's V. We are back. 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 And when I say we, I'm talking about me and my half wig. I'm talking about me and my half wig. We back. We back. We here. We back. We back. We here. So I really like this. Ooh, I just snatched my damn. So y'all, I love this wig so much. I'm just like, I gotta wear this like a regular. I gotta make it look normal, make it look regular. If you look close, you can see my band a little bit, but it's okay. That's okay. Pieces is about finessing. Makeup, anything beauty is about enhancement and whatever we gotta do to finesse the enhancement. And so yeah, I'm feeling it. Anyway. Now, I know you guys have been hearing about Clubhouse. And if you're anything like me, like I was very skeptical at first because I'm like, how y'all be having time for all these damn apps? But y'all be saying y'all be working. I just don't understand. I'm not putting a 1 and a 1 and getting a 2. It's just not adding up for me. So I was a little reluctant about joining Clubhouse myself, but it has some pros. And just like any other thing, it has some cons as well. So if you have been debating on, am I gonna get on Clubhouse? Am I not? Do I even feel like seeing what this new app is all about? This video is for you because today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the pros and cons of Clubhouse. So first things first, what is Clubhouse? Clubhouse is a social media network that was designed to be exclusive to iPhone users, and it gives them a space where they can network, meet other people, and it really was geared towards business professional people in the beginning. Now, as things progress, as more people find out, as more people get on, you start having your avenues for entertainment as well as information. So Clubhouse is expanding and it is growing, so it is going to have more things on there. But initially, it was designed to be exclusive to iPhone users and people who are business professionals or just have their own business and they want to network across the world. Now, I'm not really sure if and when Clubhouse is going to release their apps to Samsung users. To be honest, I really hope they keep it exclusive because, I mean, every other app is so watered down by everybody else's opinion. And when you start letting people who don't understand the respect of others or who don't really care about uplifting and networking and they just want a platform that just talks shit, you kind of start to water down the quality of the app. So I really hope that they keep it exclusive. So on Clubhouse, you can do many things from networking to just learning and being poured into to laughing, because there are comedians who are starting to get on Clubhouse now, so you can be entertained through gossip. It's basically like a big podcast and you have the opportunity to do a lot of different things. Let's go ahead and jump right into the pros first. I'm gonna tell you guys the pros first because I like to deliver the good news first. So one good thing about Clubhouse that I really enjoy is that you can network with people across the world, and not only can you network with people across the world, but you can network with people who are aligned and in alignment to what you're doing. Whether you're promoting a new business or you're looking for different colleagues to be able to pair with and network across with, you can actually niche down and connect and network with people that fit your mode and that's on your vibe. So it helps you kind of weed through the BS people that don't fit your mode. And you can also promote your business and what you do, especially if you offer services, to clients that are looking exactly for what you offer. So I really enjoy that aspect of Clubhouse. Now, compared to other apps that are designed to help you network with people that are in your field or that are in alignment to what you're doing, what I really love about this one compared to something like LinkedIn is that you can really gauge how people feel, like what their energy is when you hear their voice, when you hear their tone, and when you hear how they deliver things. So compared to like LinkedIn, you kind of have to go off what things can type up. I mean, honestly, they can get their assistant to type up the best description that fits them and different things like that, but you kind of miss that authenticity. On Clubhouse, you're able to meet people and hear people unedited and clean and just straight from where they are. So you get a chance to really kind of gauge their energy, gauge their vibe, and see if there's somebody who you really want to link up with, connect with, or do business with. So I really enjoy that aspect. Another thing I really like about Clubhouse is that you have the opportunity to showcase your business, your brand, whatever you offer to people who are more professional and who are more in alignment to what you're looking to create. Like I mentioned in the beginning, Clubhouse was designed and intended for people who are more business oriented. So with that being said, if you are a business owner, or you're interested in starting your own business, or you're curious about what business owning looks like, what type of mindset you need to have to be successful, Clubhouse is really a great platform to show the world that is looking for what you're giving that you are a person who can either offer them that or who can enlighten them on different things that are related to what they're looking for. You can really use Clubhouse to grow your own personal network, and you can even like hire people or find help in general just from Clubhouse itself, which makes it a whole lot more easier to really get who you're looking for than let's say hashtags that you use on Instagram. You can hashtag natural hairstylist in LA, find some pictures, and you kind of have to go off the pictures and the vibes that the people present to you off pictures and videos and their captions. With Clubhouse, you can really get a chance to know these people, kind of gauge their mindset, how they think about things, to really know if that person is someone you want to share your space with. And the last excellent pro that comes with Clubhouse is that you have the opportunity to network and connect to some of your favorite celebrities, some of the people that you look at as your virtual mentors. You can connect with them right there on Clubhouse. I've had an opportunity to share a stage with E.T. the hip hop, E.T. the hip hop, what the fuck is his name? I've actually had the opportunity to sit in a room and learn from E.T. the hip hop preacher, B. Simone, Super Scent, BB Judy, who owns Kaleidoscope Products. So I've had the opportunity to learn for free some great things from some of these people who seem that they are not as accessible. Right there on Clubhouse, you can reach them. And if you so happen to come into a room where they open up the stage to just any regular typical people who are listening in, and they give you an opportunity to step up and ask a question or feed in or just to add to the commentary, then you have the opportunity to talk directly to some of the people that you look up to for free. And not only that, usually when these type of people are on the stage, or they're hosting a room, or they're in a room and they're a moderator for the rooms on Clubhouse, they are giving some really good stuff. Like for instance, Spectacular Honey, he be giving the trade secrets for free. I have written down so many notes from him that I'm gonna take into different avenues in my business and different things that I want to explore, that he has given, that I know he done paid, I know he done charged at least one person some money for. He's giving some trade secrets in some rooms. So you can definitely find some nitty gritty information for whatever you're trying to do in some of these rooms. And let's get into the tea. Let's get into the cons. Cause baby girl, whew. Alright, so first things first, Clubhouse, you be getting on my damn nerves because you send me too many notifications. I literally had my assistant to count how often she gets her notifications, and she counted it's every 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds? Every 10 seconds you want to let me know that somebody else starting a goddamn room? Clubhouse, really? I ain't got time for that every damn 10 seconds. So I've set my notification frequency on infrequent, and I still get a notification at least once every 30 seconds. It's too much. But the thing is, it's like you don't want to miss a Clubhouse where some of your potentially favorite people might be hosting because you turn your notifications completely off. So that would be the #1 first con of Clubhouse, is that you kind of going back and forth between, do I want to allow them to get on my nerves so I can potentially catch the right Clubhouse, or do I want to completely turn off the notifications and just tap in when I have time? It's just too much. The second con of Clubhouse you will notice, especially if you get into one of these rooms, that some of your favorite people or mentors or business people, they dropping game, they dropping tea, they dropping tips, trade secrets. You're gonna run into a lot of people who are rambling. So like I mentioned before, you have the opportunity, if you go into a Clubhouse room that has people to come on stage, or they let you raise your hand if you want to speak on something, or if you want to ask a question. So if you are in a room and the moderators allow that, then who knows how many people are in the room with you. So once they open up the stage for you guys to come in, a lot of people raise their hands, and they typically go in a certain order based off what their goal is for the room. So if you are not the first person to get picked on that stage, then you have to listen to all the other people who are before you. And let me tell you, honey, it's some starstruck people out here. Like, people are starstruck. They get on stage and they're like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. This is my first time. I've never done this before. Then they pay homage. Then they talk about the class that they paid for with this person. And then they try to get the person to remember who they are. And, oh, I sent you some products. Or, oh, I worked with you on this set. Or, oh, like, baby, what is your question? I didn't come to meet everybody on here. It's 500 people on stage. I don't want to know all of y'all stories. You cutting for me getting the trade secrets because you taking 30 minutes to introduce what you gotta ask, but I don't even care what you want to know about it at this point. So it can be a little frustrating when you're trying to get the tea, you're trying to get things that's gonna help you advance from a particular room that you're in, and you have other people who come on and they're just so up in arms about even having the opportunity to speak with people. And to me, that speaks volume on people and how they view celebrities and just how they view themselves in general. Like, they're not worthy of speaking to someone when these other people are just other humans who make more money than you. It's a whole bunch of more other people that make more money than you that you don't feel intimidated, or that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother topic. But yeah, they be rambling. They be getting on your nerves with the whole backstory. Just saying. The third con about Clubhouse is that it is a major time suck. When I tell you that these people are, like, literally, I watched one Clubhouse room that I was interested in. I was able to tap in for about 30 to 45 minutes, but I had to get off because I had to go to work. When I got off work, and I worked like 9 hours, they were still in this room talking. That's 9 hours. And I jumped in the middle. Like, they wasn't even a fresh start. So, like, who got time? What if I missed something? What if I missed the real thing I got on here for? Like, it's a major time suck. So you truly have to have time and be strategic with why and how you're using Clubhouse. Otherwise, you can get caught up into being on a Clubhouse room for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. I've even seen a girl say she was on a Clubhouse for 10 hours just getting all the information. It could just be a waste of time. So just be sure and be clear that before you click into a Clubhouse, you have the time set aside to listen in, or just give yourself some boundaries. Like, say, hey, I'm gonna tap into this Clubhouse. I'm only gonna be on here for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever you have to dedicate. And make sure that if you are going to be going into Clubhouse and you're going to be spending a little bit of time, maybe more than an hour in there, you're going to be going in a Clubhouse room that is going to be full of resources and information. Please, I do not encourage anybody to waste their time on some entertainment for more than 30 minutes to an hour, because you already got your social media to swipe on or scroll on. And yeah, they can really pull you in with some good conversation. So yeah. Now, the last con you may or may not ever experience. I definitely think it depends on who you're following, what rooms you tap into, and what, you know, piques your interest. But some of these rooms, you can even go into a room that is full of professionals, and maybe they're talking about millionaire mindset, or maybe they're trying to advise the beauty industry on different things, like this most recent Clubhouse not too long ago, where there were celebrities like Prima Donna and Super Scent and Judy and, you know, different people like that were chiming in and trying to communicate or just discuss what they felt like the beauty industry should charge for their services. And they gave the opportunity for other artists in the beauty industry to share their perspective and their experience and their advice and different things like that. But that room, like a lot of other ones, depending on what goes on and what energy in the room, they can get really competitive. And as a person who's just listening in, it can get a little cringeworthy listening to how some of the conversations go and seeing how some people, celebrity or not, present themselves and how they participate in communication. One thing that I've learned with using Clubhouse is, one, not everybody know how to ask a question, and two, some people get very emotional about things, especially when it's tied to money. And once they get emotional, you really get to see how they respond as human beings. Because sometimes when people get emotional and they get in their feelings, or they feel like they feeling played about something, or they feel like they know better than another person or whatever, they get to being shady and get to throwing salt and get to, you know, questioning stuff, and it just ain't a good look. I know I done unfollowed a couple of people, celebrities, from just seeing how they respond to just a regular everyday person who does things different from them. So you can definitely mistakenly walk up into a pissing contest and you be like, man, I thought everybody was coming here to share information to the people, and now people are competing with who gonna give the most, or who gonna do the most, or who did what, who ain't doing this, who ain't doing that. It's just not a good look. So I definitely think some of these celebrities and influencers and just people out there in general who are hosting these things or moderating these things, they probably need to chat with a PR team or speak with somebody who's an expert at Clubhouse or whatever about self-image, or I don't know. But they can definitely, like I mentioned before in Clubhouse, one of the pros is that you can gauge how people truly are, but that also can be a con, because if you are a person and you have a great team that helps present you in a certain way, but then you come to this app where people can get to know you on a more personal level just based off the conversation you have, and your conversation doesn't match the persona you put out there, or it goes against the things you promote, you can potentially lose clients or customers or people who follow you or who are inspired by you. So yeah, competition be real high, especially when you get into some of these rooms that are related to the beauty industry. I'm just saying. So yeah guys, from my experience so far with being on Clubhouse for a couple of months, I will say those are some concrete pros and cons for using Clubhouse. Now I'll just go ahead and let you guys know I do have a couple of more invites. They reload my invites every now and again. I don't really know the algorithm for how often they give you invites, but once you start and join Clubhouse, you only have one invite that you can use. And I think that, you know, just based off time, how often you use the app, or maybe how often the person who you invited with your one invite uses the app, they upload different amounts of invites that you can have to invite other people randomly. So I do have some invites. If you guys would like to join Clubhouse and you don't really know anybody who's on there and you've been looking for a way in, just leave me a hand raised emoji in the comments and I will get with you and send you the invite, because I definitely think there is a lot of things that people can get from Clubhouse. Even if you are a person who is looking to start their own podcast and you just want to see how people maneuver in a podcast type of environment, you can definitely benefit from Clubhouse. So I will be happy to share those invites with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you use my tips to decide whether you want to join Clubhouse or you want to wait a little bit, or just to get even more strategic about how you come into a new app and a new platform to share your business and share your voice with the world. If you are not already, I want you guys to subscribe to my channel and be sure to hit the notification bell so you can get a notification every time I upload. I talk about so many different things, from empowerment, healthy hair, healthy self-esteem, and just lifestyle in general, y'all. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys on the next upload.